Welcome to the lighting lesson. This lesson will cover the location and operation of the interior, exterior, and emergency lighting. The interior light controls are located throughout the flight deck. Review the function of the interior lighting controls before pressing the Continue button to resume the lesson. The master brightness system allows you to control the panel lights and displays with a single control. Pushing the inner button switches the system on and off. When you select the master bright knob on, you control the brightness of all panel lights and displays that are identified with a white dot at the mid-range position. Selecting the individual controls to the center detent gives the master bright control full adjustment range of all lights. With the master brightness system on, limited adjustment capability is available through the individual controls on their respective panels. Selecting the master bright switch off displays a black ring, indicating the system is not active. The exterior lighting controls are located on the overhead panel. Review the function of the exterior lighting controls before pressing the Continue button to resume the lesson. Cabin illumination is provided through ceiling and sidewall lighting. The cabin lights are distributed into 3 zones: forward, mid, and aft. Controls for each zone are located at the appropriate flight attendant panel. The airplane's passenger signs include seatbelt signs and return to seat signs. The seatbelt signs are controlled with the Seatbelt Signs switch. When the seatbelt signs selector is in the auto position, the signs will automatically illuminate when one of the following conditions exist. The landing gear is not up and locked. The flap lever is at 5 or greater. The airplane altitude is below an airline-defined altitude. The cabin altitude is above 10,000 feet, or passenger oxygen is on. The seatbelt signs can also be controlled manually by positioning the seatbelt sign selector to on or off. The seatbelt signs will still illuminate when the seatbelt sign selector is off if the passenger oxygen is on. When the fasten seatbelt signs illuminate or extinguish, a low tone sounds over the PA system. The return to seat signs will illuminate with the fasten seatbelt signs, except when oxygen is deployed. The overhead flight crew rest lights master switch is located on the main control panel in the entrance enclosure. When the lights master switch is selected on, the individual lighting controls are overridden, and all lights in the overhead flight crew rest illuminate. The individual lighting controls are located throughout the overhead flight crew rest. The emergency lighting system is powered by remote batteries. Battery charge is maintained by the airplane electrical system. A fully charged battery provides at least 10 minutes of operation. Interior emergency lighting consists of door, aisle, cross aisle, escape path, exit lights, and exit signs. General emergency lights are installed on centerline stowage bins or ceiling panels and integrated into the exit signs to illuminate the aisles and exit areas. Escape path lights are installed in the center passenger seat armrests, center galleys, lavatories, closets, and partitions, spaced at intervals in the aisles and cross aisles. When illuminated, escape path lighting provides visual guidance for evacuation if all sources of lighting more than 4 feet above the aisle floor are obscured by smoke. Exterior emergency lighting consists of integrated escape slide lighting. Each slide has several lights built into the sliding lane and at the base near the landing area. When the slide is deployed, the lights turn on automatically to illuminate the slide and the landing area. The guarded 3-position emergency light switch on the overhead panel controls the emergency lights. Selecting the emergency light switch to off deactivates the emergency light system. Closing the switch guard moves the switch to the armed position. When armed, all emergency lights automatically illuminate when the airplane electrical power fails or is turned off. Moving a door handle to open when both the door mode select lever and emergency lights are armed illuminates the interior emergency lights at that door only. Selecting the emergency light switch to on activates all interior and exterior emergency lights. The emergency lights can also be activated by the emergency light switch on the main flight attendant switch panel, regardless of the emergency light switch position in the flight deck. The advisory message, "Emergency Lights," will display on ICAS when the emergency light switch is not in the armed position or the emergency lights are on.